What up, Mr. Sassy Pants? I did it again. I did my Freudian slip again. It's Phoenix. I know it's Phoenix. My brain did it again, and I was like, that's not right. Whatever. Maybe that could be a nickname. I don't know. That could be one of your character alts. How you doing?
Lend me your daring heart.
Been working a lot and finally days off. Hey, that's cool. Love to have days off. What's the plan with your days off?
Sweet, sweet loot.
I would say that I'm doing something different, but I kind of do the same ish loop of like either mess around with the guild people for X amount of period of time and or world v world into I farm the PvE metas that are kind of profitable or like decently profitable. Or not profitable, because profit means that I'm like turning a profit. They're decently lucrative, I should say, or have the potential to be. And then I do fractals, and then whatever else time I have left, I invest doing something. It's kind of a very strict schedule based off of timers, but yeah. It's very, very samey most days.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Ready for a stream and stream for a couple hours, maybe drive to another city to chill. That's pretty cool. I guess that would be a good chunk of your time if you're gonna do. Well, the key farm shouldn't be that bad. I think I got it in like an hour without using tomes. So I'd assume if you use tomes, it's gotta be like really quick to like go around and do everything. Well, I think I could have got that done in maybe like 15 minutes if I boosted with tomes of knowledge. I do also need to do that at some point. And weeklies, yeah, I was like, I guess if you only get around to playing the game like once a week, or you finally get it like at the weekend, you're just doing a backfill or a backlog of
Loot.
all the weeklies. Because for the most part, well, I'm assuming you're doing Wizard Vault anyway. For the most part, I've had all but 2 done. I just did my jump puzzle today. I've had all but 2 done for most of the week. Like I think on Monday I'd already gotten the reward for it. But then again, sometimes you also get like super fucking lucky in World v World. So I have mine set to PV or PVE and World v World. Sometimes you get really lucky and they're like, "Oh yeah, get some experience. Like kill 25 enemies." And those go like all those can get done in like 5 minutes if you just get lucky. And obviously you need like a Zerg to, you know, quickly get experience, but it goes by pretty quick.
Sweet loot.
Yeah, I assumed it was Wizard's Vault. Yeah, that's why I was like, I kind of figured that's what you were gonna say, so I kind of like already said that. But you never know what weekly somebody's talking about, because you could do weekly raids for the reward from the cache, or like you get your weekly reward, which is mostly the legendary insights, but they're kind of worth getting, especially if you get magnetite, because you get enough magnetite and legendary insights. You can get that chest that either has like a potential for one of the like expensive infusions or just a Gen 1 precursor. Either way, it's like not a nothing currency to get, and you're also doing raids which have their own, you know, they have their own rewards that are worth doing or like worth going out of your way to get.
Mine. All mine.
And like usually I'll also do like, especially if you have like a little bit of downtime and you're not like doing something super important. Um Quick play raids. Quick play raids are pretty much worth it. Like this gives you a guarantee, like each one of these boxes gives you a guaranteed gold. Plus you get some magnetite and then you have a potential for like exotic gear. I think you can get ascended gear pieces. Pretty good stuff you can get out of it. I would also recommend, not saying that you have like the time to do all that crap, but you know, when I think weekly, that could mean anything because I don't really think of the weekly Wizard's Vault as a weekly. That's just like something you passively work on, in my opinion, anyway. Or you get really lucky. Or like the key, like I was kind of saying about that, like the key's kind of a waste of time, I think, unless you have like a lot of stuff unlocked, only because like the Black Lion has like a lot of like, you know, well that's if you get the guaranteed unlocks or whatever, but like it just feels kind of like a waste unless you have more things unlocked. But you could also hit big, like a lotto ticket. You could win.
Sweet loot.
You don't really like raids? Do you do like fractals? I feel like like raids is like peak PvE endgame content. Like if you're not doing raids, then like I'm assuming you're doing more PvP stuff. I think a lot of people try to like gear up their characters or whatever to at least do a couple raids. And I wouldn't call the PV, or I wouldn't call the quick play raids specifically, because they're all the, if you were around or played for strike missions, all the old strike missions turned into no, yeah, no, I guess technically Harvest Temple's a strike, or was a strike mission, but isn't one of them. Well, anyway, all the quick play raid options are strike missions, so they're like pretty quick. They're pretty quick and semi-painless, and you can also, once again, you get legendary insights. So if you're not going to spend them on, if you're not going to spend them like to get more gold or try to get more gold, legendary insights can be used to get raid gear, or you can get I don't have it, but I was like the ring coalescence. Like you can, it was like you need to do like some of the raids or whatever to do that, if you desire that. Some of those are worth it. Like, in case you're doing it because why not? You like spending like 15-30 minutes making a new character just to run through the main, or the first part of the story? That's kind of weird. Not like a you're weird, but like that's kind of weird that you like that, because I feel like after a while it gets kind of old, because you're just kind of like mashing through the first part of the story just to get your key. I don't know. Maybe that's just me though. I've done it, I think, what, 2 weeks now? I did it on one of my main characters that I'm keeping, and then I made a burner character and deleted it. I haven't done it this week yet, but maybe I'll do it today. I don't know. I'm already like not looking every time. Like as soon as this week came around, like Monday rolled around, I was like, I'm not looking forward to doing this.